What is going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to another episode of NAS100 analysis today. And we're going to be picking up from where we left off on Sunday, right? So if you're new to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way in, turn on the notification and drop us a like, and especially leave a comment if you enjoyed the content. So with all of that covered, we're going to pick up from where we left off. So on Sunday, price was currently at this level when we made this video, right? And I talked about a situation in regards to market pushing up to the top of this trend line over here. Okay, so for the sake of it, we're just going to say this overall movement in these two trend lines, we're just going to call it a structure. All right, so I said that price was going to move from either from here, from where it was right now, back then, up to this level over here, and then it may pull back down. And one of the indicators that I was using to make the assumption that price was going to push up, it was using the moving average, using the moving averages or the moving average cross on a day. So we had a cross right over here. So this was last week, but it became really prominent over the weekend, so we could see that right here. All right, so it's crossed over, and we had a structure in the market that pointed to price pushing upwards, and as we can see, price is indeed pushing upwards. Okay, right now, between Sunday and now, a couple of things have happened. So first things first is the CPI report came out yesterday, and then we had the PMI report today. I think PMI. Yep. No, sorry. The PP. Sorry, not the PMI. We had the core retail sales, the Empire State Manufacturing Index, and the retail sales. Right, and they all came in. So Empire State was negative, and the other two came in positive. Right. Now, comparing the data from today against the data from yesterday, which was the CPI, we can see that overall the news that came out was quite weak, and we can see that reflected in the current chart right now, just because of the type of movements that we got. It wasn't too volatile. It did screw a lot of people over, like it actually did do a lot of people in, right? But however, those news were actually quite weak in terms of what we got. So for example, so this, I believe, was yesterday. Let's have a look. Yesterday. No, this was yesterday. So over here was the CPI report. Okay, so this was that playing games, and then today we had the retail sales reports, plus the Empire State and the other as well. They all came out today. What I mean the other, I mean retail sales and core retail sales, right? So they all came out today, and we can see that price is kind of nudging its way upwards, which is fair. I kind of thought that it was going to do something like that anyways, right? And the signal that we've got on the day has kind of confirmed that that is what is going to be happening. So fair play, market is doing its thing. So where do I think market is going to go? Basically, based on what we're currently seeing now, is I still think market is heading up to this zone right here, which is 12,960.03. Okay, it could rest at this level, or it may push up even further and head up to 13,894.70, right? So it could go to that particular level, and if it does, let's have a look to see what's actually sitting there to confirm it. And bearing in mind, when I'm saying that, I'm talking about a zone, right? So it's literally is a zone that it will be going to. So this is what we have sitting up here. So we have this previous lower high over here, okay, and we have price currently looking like it's about to break through this level, because I think it will break through that level and head to this zone. right? So the move that I've talked about now are moves that's going to be taking place within the next couple of weeks. We're not going to get all of this in a day. We're going to be getting this in a couple of weeks. In the short term, in a day, what I'll be looking for, especially if I wanted to be in, right, is I'll be looking for suitable place to take buys, right? Now, I could tell you how you could go about taking the buys, but there is tons and tons and tons of information on the internet, on YouTube, as to how to navigate candles as they appear and when they appear. So we can see here that this is an uptrend, right? This is an uptrend, and I think it's going to go on for a little while. I don't think it's going to break down just yet. I think it's going to go on for a little while. This is the first jump off point, and so I'll be looking for sensible places, right? Either within the candle itself, if you're thinking about making trades for the day, right? But if you're thinking of swinging it for a couple of days, then you kind of want to look at the overall structure of what the candle has produced. So for example, if this candle pushes up and then it flies back down to this zone, okay, that might be a good idea to jump on, but I don't think it's going to be doing that because it's done that around here already, and right now it's taking off. So what I would do is either I would hop in on a day and see what I can get on a day, right? Or I would wait to see if it starts resting at this level, starts consolidating at this level. If it starts consolidating at this level, then that will be a nice place to maybe consider taking in a buy. All right, and once again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is purely for entertainment and educational purposes only. If you do take the signals that I talk about in this video, and I'm not saying them signals, I'm not saying them as signals, I'm just talking about them as specific locations within the market, and it all goes wrong, it's your fault, it's not mine, because like I say, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm pretty much a regular person, just like most of you watching this content, believe it or not, right? We're not too far apart. Maybe I have a different level of understanding of the markets, but I wouldn't say that I'm an overall expert, okay? Like, I am still learning. There is tons and tons and tons of things that I'm yet to still figure out, and I think on the surface of it, I've probably scratched about maybe 2% of what the market is truly about. So I'm still gradually learning, building up my IQ in this area, and I encourage all of you to do so. So with all of that covered, my awesome people from around the world, I want to thank you for coming over to watch another episode of NAS100 analysis today. Your energy in viewing this content is definitely being appreciated, and I thank you for coming over, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video, which will be very, very soon. So for now, this is Pips and Point signing out.